Hello there. We still had the same southwesterly breeze on Thursday, but more sunshine led to a warmer day. The highest temperature in the sunshine was measured in Norfolk, with temperatures reaching 20 degrees. In Northern Ireland, whilst it did cloud over later on and we got some rain as well, temperatures here reached 18 Celsius, the warmest it's been in Northern Ireland so far this year. Now, this is the temperature anomaly map. The red colours showing that it's warmer than average across the whole of the UK. We'll get similar temperatures again on Friday, but then over the weekend it gets cooler from the northwest. That cooler weather arrives in the southeast by Sunday.
We're going to take you to Aintree. That's where Sarah Keith Lucas is, at the racecourse, of course. Sarah at the races. Beautiful coloured sky there, actually. I think you're kind of matching everything that's going on. Morning to you. What should we expect today?
Yeah. Oh, good morning to you, Naga and Charlie. Yes, day 2 of the Grand National Festival, of course, here at Aintree, and it is Ladies' Day. So it's not all about the racing today. Of course, some fantastic racing, but the hats, the outfits, the shoes as well. So a really glorious day ahead here. And actually, the ground might be a bit soft, heavy in places, but today is looking dry here for Aintree for Ladies' Day. And across the rest of the UK, actually, a fair amount of dry weather on the cards. And a bit like yesterday, it is quite warm for the time of year, so we've got a really mild air mass with us.
And you've got another one as well. This is my favourite, Naga and Charlie, I think, to be or not to be. The bee hat. That is wonderful, isn't it? But this is the one you've chosen for me. Look, how bland, how boring. I want to be a peacock with finest feathers. But no, that's it, the flag cap. I tell you what, the big question for all the hat wearers and all the race goers today is whether you need to tether them down, literally pin them to your head because of the wind.
Yeah, it's quite weird.
And we can answer that, you know, because Sarah, wearing her own fine, splendid hat,
Yeah, I've
gonna
gone for subtlety, I think, Mike, today.
it's still glamorous, it still looks fantastic.
Yeah, well, actually, it's going to be a bit of a blustery day out here at Aintree, but should be largely dry. It's then certainly mild out there today, should be dry here for Ladies' Day as well, but then things turn a little cooler as we head through the course of the weekend and into next week as well. So, yes, we've had a lot of rain recently. We've been talking about all that wet weather that we've seen recently. The ground out here certainly is fairly soft to heavy. Is it going to be a day for your stilettos? Well, I think they've also been selling flip-flops here as well with that soft ground as well, but certainly for Ladies' Day, I think it's going to be stilettos, beautiful dresses and incredible hats out here as well. Charlie and Naga, back to you.
Sarah, thank you. Are we going to see more than one hat? Are you sporting more than one hat this morning? Is there going to be a selection?
Oh, I don't know. I've gone for subtlety with my hat, haven't I? But I think perhaps I'll be able to wrangle some different hats through the morning for you.
All right. Mike Bushell, hat consultant, might be able to help you in that department. He's good that way. He's not really,
He is,
actually,
yeah, multi-talented.
Sarah Keith Lucas is at Aintree racecourse for us today, if I can get my words out. Sarah, morning to you. What's the weather going to be like? What's the going like?
Well, it's not Aintree today, I can tell you. You're going to have a dry day here, actually. But we've been talking, haven't we, about all that wet weather that we've seen through winter and spring so far as well. So it is pretty heavy, soft in places in terms of what's happening on the ground today. But because we've got that dry weather around and a bit of a breeze, a bit more sunshine, should gradually help to dry things out a little bit through today and tomorrow as well. Certainly a good day for the hats and for the stilettos for Ladies' Day today. Charlie and Naga.
It's a day for flats, I reckon, Sarah, personally. See you later. Thanks so much.
Sarah is right behind you with a different hat, thankfully, this time.
I have,
just for Naga and Charlie.
just for you, Naga and Charlie, yes. I think more is more when it comes to hats. This one has been designed by a local hat maker here, completely self-taught as well. So I've gone for not such a subtle style this time. So next couple of days then, we're going to have that warmer air with us, and then things turn gradually cooler into Sunday and into next week too. But certainly today, fingers crossed, things should be dry for all the outfits and the hats here at Ladies' Day.
That's like a daffodil, Sarah. That's great. You wear it well.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
One of the big things, as well as the winners in the 7 races today, is who's going to win the Style Award. I don't think it's going to be me.
No.
To be fair, Luke,
1, you are.
Yeah, I think you're about 10 to 1. I don't think it'll be you either, Luke. As much as I like your hat, it's very smart. But come and stand in the middle here. Stand in the middle between Charlotte and Janice, because I think you've been outdone a little bit when it comes to hats.
I would like to wear that hat.
Like antennas, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one's a bit like a satellite dish. With all... But Janet, so seriously, to tell us how important this is culturally. Oh, he's just trying on the hat. Why is it so important, the fashions and the hats and the costumes, what people wear on Ladies' Day?
I think Liverpool has always been really known as a city of fashion anyway. Like Liverpool girls always go out on a daily basis anyway, but I think, you know, for Liverpool, this is almost, well, on par really with Ascot now. People start looking for their outfits from about November. Yeah. You know, they're all like looking for the dresses and the hats and because it is really a big day for Liverpool, you know.
Well, I can't get away from that vision of Luke and the antlers. But I tell you what, will those antlers be flying off in the wind? Sarah, now, look, to be or not to be. Oh, that is beautiful, that one, the bee.
This is one of Janice's creations as well, this bee. I tell you what, it's very gentle, no sting in the tail for this one. Yeah, quite lightweight as well. But I think a few extra hat pins out there today for some of these hats because we are going to have a little bit of a breeze around, but it is another mild day.
Sarah, thank you very much. Now, hold that shot for a minute. In the studio with us here, Daniel Mays, actor, is with us. This will make sense in a minute. Daniel, I'm going to ask your opinion as an expert on headwear, which will make sense in a minute.
OK.
Have a look at these. Can you have a look at the images of Sarah's hat today? What do you make of that?
I'm loving that. Look at that, the bee look. Yeah, she's rocking that.
The beeline.
Yeah, the beeline.
There were some others there. Can the camera
Sarah.
go back to the other ones? Because there were some other ones as well.
Typical Sarah with a bee in her bonnet.
It's a bold choice, yes.
It's a bold choice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're going to see the other ones. Maybe not. They're just a bit further down there.
I'm sorry, Lom, she's going to get stung by that bee.
There you go. They're coming back.
So
Mike's bringing them all back. Here you go. So you can do a fashion assessment here, Daniel.
oh, wow.
What's working for
yes. All of that, yeah. The paper mache look is very in.
I don't think
The designer will be so happy you said that. Thank you very much, Aintree, and all the hats there.
Could catch an isolated shower here at Aintree for the Grand National, but they'll be really hit and miss. Dry in the southeast where we'll see highs up to 20 degrees or so, but further north it's looking a little bit cooler, so 13 or 14 degrees typically across northern areas during Saturday afternoon. But certainly for today it is mild. For many of us it's looking dry and we should have a decent day here for Ladies' Day at Aintree. Charlie and Nugger.
Sarah, have enjoyed everything you've brought to the table today, especially the hats. Thank you so much.
Thank you.